It's maybe a stupid question. Yeah, it's not a stupid question, but
Probably is.
what do you mean by like? What does that mean? So you say you're into philosophy. What does that look like? And just on the mic as well.
So I think with philosophy, it's all about asking questions. So the big thing about philosophy is just understanding. Instead of trying to find answers to stuff, it's about finding out more questions that can lead you down different routes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with life, everyone thinks they kind of got it or they kind of know what the answer is to stuff. So with philosophy, it's about expanding on your thought by thinking of questions that you haven't answered yet or thinking of questions you haven't even thought about.
So you don't even necessarily have to answer the question. It's more the process of thinking about all the different avenues.
Bro, philosophy gets deep. It could be something like, say for example, you two are discussing food. Someone could be like, but what is food? And then you have to break down what that means. And then you start going down different routes on more and more questions. So it's just about figuring out the questions that you might have not thought about yet.
The thing I love about it, right, is that I think when you treat people who are true philosophers, there is never a point of reaching right and wrong. It's always a point of you listen to my perspective, understand it, I listen to yours. Actually, that's probably what's missing from a lot of discourse globally and in the world right now. It's all teams, innit? Everyone's trying to be like, this is what you got to do, and if you say anything outside this, you're on the other team. Whereas actually, probably what's missing is just a lot of good conversation should be had, innit? And Ansu will hopefully help bring that today.
Yeah, I'll start with an initial concept. So in philosophy, there's two camps to start with. So there's empiricists, and that starts with the beginning of like philosophy with people like Aristotle, who believes that philosophy kind of is about learning and experiences. So you basically start off as a blank slate, and then you pick up things.
Tabula rasa, bro. You don't know about stuff like that.
Exactly. And then there's rationalists, so people like Plato, who believe that there's actually knowledge that's out there in the world, and then we just need to figure out or discover it.
Okay.
So
ain't they quite similar though?
Well, empiricists would believe that there's not knowledge, you kind of just figure out as you go along, whereas rationalists believe that the knowledge is already
there. It's out there, you got to go find it.
Exactly. So an example that Plato gives is, imagine you're in a cave, and it's a dark cave, and everything outside is happening. There's like animals, whatnot, but you're in a dark cave, you don't know anything. And all you see is a shadow of what's outside. So you think the shadow is reality. Like say you see a shadow of a tree, you think that's what a tree is. And then one person might escape and then actually see a tree for the first time. Come back and be like, bro, there's like trees, there's animals, whatnot. No one's going to believe you because they feel like this is their reality of being in the cave. Yeah. So the way that Plato describes it is that like, we need to figure out what the reality of the world is. And in order to do that, we need to do experiences and whatnot. But the reality is already there. Yeah. Whereas somebody like Aristotle will say, the reality isn't there. You need to learn and figure out things as you go along. So it's basically like nature and nurture. Do you believe that everything out there is already true, or do you think that you have to figure out as you go along?
Yeah, I'm a mixed kind of guy. Where do you stand? Where do you end up?
So I think that life's all about nurture. Okay. Like I lean more towards nurture. So I feel like in life, we want to think that we know the answers to stuff because it keeps us grounded. So we want to believe that life is what it is. But I think that we have no clue, and it keeps going as you move forward in it.
Yeah, the more questions you ask, also, the less you realise that what's actually a 100% fact. Yeah. It's like a lot of things that we realise a lot of society is belief.
Yeah.
Like, we just believe in things, and it's like we just accept them as they are. But it's like, who
even
created
away from
this,
religion,
bro?
is still belief.
Yeah, bro.
But on that, so what do you think about morality then? Do you think morality is objective? Like there's an objective morality out there, like murder's always wrong? Or do you believe that we've created that morality and it could change maybe 100 years?
I think morality is fluid. Because if you look at history, there's shit back in the 1800s that was perfectly acceptable, perfectly moral, that today it's just like, nah. And also, I always ask this question. So here's a question back at you two, Yen. Do you think you could kill someone? Like murder someone?
100%.
Do you think you could murder someone?
I know I could, bro. If something happened to my mum,
I think I'm capable.
Yeah. Callum, do you reckon you could murder someone?
I would never want to.
Murder or kill?
Murder, bruv. You've
the
killed
difference?
them.
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference?
If I'm in the military or in law enforcement, or in a position where I can lawfully...
Okay, kill, kill or murder then.
Man.
No, murder then. Yeah, no, not kill then, murder, because kill is kind of like your job then, isn't it?
The act of unlawfully killing someone.
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
Lawfully, in my mind, though, that's the question, though. Lawfully, sorry to cut you off, but to answer the question, I think everybody's capable of killing someone.
Of course
if you try to kill me, and I catch you, trying to kill me.
That's self-defense.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to let you finish, because I just thought, actually, it literally depends on what's
But some
going on.
people aren't though. There's people out there that we know that
I
would
think
never.
most people. No, but I'm saying, imagine you caught someone trying to kill you, bro. Imagine you walked in here and you caught someone doing the thing in your drink, bro. Do you know what I'm gonna do to you, bro? You tried to kill me, bro. So I have to kill you.
So do
Or
you
if
not
you done
feel like
something to my
there's
family or
forgiveness, though?
something.
Do you not feel there's forgiveness in that?
What if you try to kill me?
Yeah.
Bro? Nah, you tried
The
to
ultimate
kill
forgiveness
me,
is the ultimate forgiveness. You see these people who's like, you know, let's say someone killed their son and then they forgive the guy who did it.
Yeah, that's
it's
a
like,
big
I
man,
look
that's
at
a
like,
big
God
man.
forbid, bro, ever being in that position, yeah, and I look at like, how could you? Like, I don't know how. I respect it, bro, but it's like,
Yeah. I
That's
think
a
as
big-
time passes, you know, Lad Bible, you might see the Lad Bible thing or whatever the lad stories.
Yeah.
They're doing them now when
Yeah.
they're sat next to the people that killed their son or whatever. I think that takes big people. I think that definitely takes time. You couldn't sit me there 2 weeks after, bro. I'll take your head off. Maybe 2 years later, once you process it and you realise it's like revenge. What do you think of revenge? Is there any point in revenge?
it depends on the situation, bro.
Yeah.
What's in a situation where revenge would be acceptable?
If someone touched any female in my family or someone did anything to my son.
Yeah. And then 10 years later, though?
Nah, the thing that this is where it becomes down to you as a person, right? I hold on, bro. I can't let things go in it. So for me, I have to know myself well enough to go. If God forbid something like that happened, I really, honestly, God forbid. But let's say if it did, I can't say with my being honest, be like, I think I could. I think people who could forgive, they could think about the idea of if it happened, I could probably forgive. I have no chance of forgiving, bro.
Yeah, I hear it.
Because like, yeah, I don't know, man. That's a bit too deep in it, but.
I hear it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think when it comes to things like morality, I think it's very contextual. I think generic statements are difficult, right? But when you look at individual examples, I think in most of the time you can figure out in that context there'll be a general consensus.
Yeah.
You think, but don't you think the general consensus stems from like society? So it's a case that if you go to different societies and you're nurtured in a different way, and you come back with your own
100%.
consensus, does that make you right or wrong?
I think, but this is what I'm saying. It depends on the society, and that society would make you right or wrong. You get it? If you're in the society where that's accepted, that's what you do. It's accepted in that society, but it might not be accepted in another. It's the context. That's where it gets difficult, isn't it?
Okay, so I've got a thought experiment for you guys. If a terrorist has planted a bomb that will kill thousands of people in 1 hour, and you've captured someone who knows where it is but refuses to talk, do you torture them to get the information?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna ask me what would I do to them. That would have been. I could.
Yeah, it's geezer.
Well, I could. I'll be the. If God forbid, if I wasn't in a life where they made me the head of torture, bro, because I would be mental, bro.
Go on, talk me through.
Bro, okay. The first thing I would start, it would just be a black room, and I'll have night vision goggles. That's how it would start. Yeah.
And he just woke up.
No, it was just a black room, night vision goggles, and I'll be playing Hello Kitty. That's what I would be playing. The Hello, whatever the or Crazy Frog.
That's
Because just crazy.
scary.
And then all that happened is I'll just touch you and then you flinch and I'll just stand back. I wouldn't do nothing for ages, yeah. And then I'll have like, what's those things that you on the clothes hangers you put so the clothes
pegs,
don't
the
move.
pegs, yeah.
I'll start putting pegs on you, but I'll get sharp pegs, and I'll start putting them on your ears, on your lip, but you're tied up. I'll start doing weird stuff like that.
Bro,
then
you thought about this,
then
innit?
I'll bring in like weird animals, bro. You understand?
Yeah, but you don't have time. Did you hear the question?
I'll go 1 hour.
You got 1
Yeah,
hour.
you don't have time, bro.
Oh, 1 hour. You know what? I'll go straight fingers. I'm going straight for fingers. I'm going
digits,
straight
man,
bang, bang,
digits
bang,
and
bang.
extremities, bro.
What about if you don't know if he has the answer or not?
That's the right. So the reason why I said I could is because that's just law enforcement. I watch a lot of CIA rogue movies and show, bruv. I do, bruv. I love them. That's probably my favorite genre of TV and film. Like some agent chasing some shit. Yeah. So and that's exactly that. So you're an agent. You've found Jay, who you think knows what's gonna happen, bruv. And it's that very question. But I think to save 1,000 people, yeah. Because you've obviously gone through some sort of evidencing or rational path to get to Jay, for example, right? You've got to roll the dice. I've got an hour left. I have to roll the dice. I'm so sorry, Jay, and your family, if I'm wrong. But this
Who are
is
the
my
1,000
job,
people?
bro. Yeah, but who are the 1,000 people?
Let me just, where are they based?
That's if they're all QPR fans, then just let them go. Fuck
It
it.
depends where they're based, innit?
They're based.
So have you guys heard of the trolley problem?
Trolley?
The trolley
You ain't got a pound, you can't get one.
No.
Nah, I've never heard that.
So the trolley problem is basically if a trolley's coming and is about to kill 5 people, and what you can do is pull a lever and then it goes somewhere else and it only kills one person,
Yeah.
do you pull that lever?
Yeah.
You pull it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But then you're actively killing that one person.
Yeah, but I'm saving 5 though.
I'm saving 5. Yeah.
So you believe in utilitarianism, which means for the greater goods.
Yeah.
All right. So what about next step? If you see the trolley coming, there's 5 people. You're on a cliff, and there's a fat person on the top of the cliff, and you could physically push that fat person, and kill him to save the 5 people. You're doing it.
But I can see the 5 people are definitely gonna die.
Definitely gonna die.
Fat lives don't matter in this case, bro.
Whoa.
Why are you looking at me, bro?
I didn't.
He looked at me.
I'm just saying.
As soon as you finished that
No,
statement.
well, you have to
There's
say
a count
5
in this
fit
room,
people.
you're
No,
gone.
because put it like this.
Say,
Because
bro.
are the other 5 people fat?
Let's say no.
They're not fat. They care more about their lives already than the fat
person's actually
person.
a pregnant woman.
No, but that's
Well, she's not fat then.
pregnant.
And also,
Yeah,
that's
no, okay,
that's
yeah.
still one person unborn. They're gone. I'll say 5 people that are fit and healthy because they already care about themselves. If you're fat and you're at the edge of the cliff, you're already eating yourself to death. You might as well go earlier, accelerate. It's a direct fast track, bro.
Yeah, I don't,
Look at me
I
like
don't disagree.
cholesterol, bro.
So Dan, would you do the same?
Yeah. I'm a greater good kind of guy.
I can
In
always,
a-
any situation, I think I can answer it, bro.
Yeah,
I really think.
greater good. Like my thing's always going to be for the greater good. Save the most people. I'm
But
a CIA
okay, let's
agent,
make it
bro.
interesting though. Let's say that one person is syrup.
No. I'm
But
not
the
killing
other,
any of my family in the greater
one
good.
second. But the other 5 is me, E-Man, Jack, Josh, and 1 second.
I've had
Callum.
this question before. My immediate family comes before anybody else.
I rate that. Okay, but let's say
So I had this question
let's
was
say Hans
asked.
was in my team.
No, then Syrup goes. He goes, yeah.
Okay, but let's say Syrup was in my team, but Hans was there.
No. First of all, yeah, I go first. So if it's between
But
me
that's
and my
not my
family,
question.
no, but
That's
I'm just trying to
See,
clarify.
bro,
To be
don't
clear,
try and
I
save
go
yourself.
First. I go first.
I'm talking about my
And
goddaughters.
then-
I can say what I like.
And then the wife goes, and then the daughter.
But let's say
hopefully
it was
goes.
Hans and the other 5, Hans has to go, bro. You have to go.
No, absolutely not. Them 5 can cut, man. Are you mad, bro?
But
Nah.
Syrup and man didn't.
Oh, 100%.
So Hans is like,
Oh, come on.
okay, cool.
Is there any other answer? Of course.
I rate that, bro.
Of course.
Idris is gone, bro. He hasn't lived a long life.
I'll get
That's
another one.
philosophy,
I'll
though.
get
You gotta be
another one. I'll get
cutthroat,
another
bro.
one.
No, you do.
That's philosophy, bro.
Yeah, no, my immediate family above all else. But if
Except-
we're going to take it there, then yeah, my immediate family. But if we're not talking about my immediate family,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the greater good all the time.